Hello, this is Paul Milligan from IC Show TV. I'm here today at IC 2016 with Gordon Dutch, the MD of Peerless EMEA. Good afternoon, Gordon.
Hi, Paul.
First question, 2015 saw Peerless grow significantly across Europe. Do you think this will continue across 2016? And whereabouts are you seeing kind of sales growth around Europe?
Yeah, so 2015, as you say, was a great year for us, especially Q4. Generally, we find the professional markets tend to obviously quieten down at the end of the year, but actually they've steamed right through to the start of 2016. The UK has obviously always been a very strong market. That continues with excellent growth. We've got an established team there. But we really invested quite heavily in 2015 with Germany and a number of other markets, and they're really giving us a high percentage of growth and starting to develop. So we're very excited for 2016.
Sure. And where do you think that the key areas will be across Europe for kind of growth? I mean, you mentioned Germany there. What about kind of Southern Europe? That's kind of been slow, isn't it?
It has been slow, but it's interesting. It's started to pick up now. We've seen some of the government projects that were probably held up due to the recession and issues starting to come out slowly. We've done quite well in Spain, and Italy will develop this year, I think, when we talk specifically about Southern Europe. Sure. So they're two territories we're expecting growth. But for sure, Germany, like the UK, is a real powerhouse of AV. France has grown significantly for us this year, and we're looking at the Benelux. Sure. Middle East has obviously been another area where we've seen good growth after our investment in the warehouse there.
Okay. I mean, you can't help but see video walls kind of almost at every stand at IC 2016. It's got to be probably the hottest product in AV right now. I mean, what challenges do they pose a mounts manufacturer like Peerless? I know you've got something brand new on the stand to address that issue.
Yeah, so I think, you mentioned it earlier people buy cheap, they buy once and they have to buy again. Yeah. And the reality is that as Peerless, we've always tried to sell a quality product. It's UL safety tested to 4 times the weight that we recommend. And from that point of view, the serviceability has been the key. So it's taken time, I think, for that message to get through, but bit by bit now, it's getting through that if you're going to invest in a video wall, you're going to want to invest in the right mounts to A, make it look right, B, install it, because a lot of the installers are under a huge pressure to get in and out of a job quickly. Yeah. And of course, if it does fail for any reason, they need to be able to service it quickly. So that's really where Peerless has started to, create a tremendous niche for our video wall products.
I mean, video walls come in a huge variety of sizes. How is that difficult for a mounts manufacturer to provide a product for that market?
Yeah, so actually it's not as bad as you would imagine from the point of view that most of the products have a VESA fitment. So ultimately we try and make our products scalable, universal, and they will fit all of the VESA. More of a challenge, of course, is the growth of LED nowadays, and that's something that we're premiere here at the ISE 2016 show. We've got a fully serviceable, universal LED mount, and that's been very well received.
Sure. You mentioned earlier on that one of the issues with the mounts world are, quite a lot of kind of cheap product from the Far East, and people looking at the price and maybe just buying on price only. I know that you're an advocate of, the quality of the products are key, and actually people should invest a bit more because the product will last a lot longer. Yeah. I mean, is there still an issue with that kind of cheap products in the market? And do you think more education is needed out there? Actually, you really should invest in product quality. And what are the right questions people should be asking manufacturers about product quality?
Yeah, so I mean, we try and take what we would call a best, better, good approach. So we always try and sell the best solution to the customer for their needs, and that often will be something from an installation point of view that needs to be installed quickly and serviceable. I think that, when people do spend money on a lower end mount, the number one priority should be safety. Is it UL safety tested? Does it work okay? Yeah. And the second one is, is it going to last in its environment? Certainly we see in outdoor mounts where we're specialists and we give a 5-year warranty. Many people fit, normal mounts outside, and there's a huge problem with corrosion, and that affects the integrity of the product. So I think the fact that we offer a volume price competitive product as well as the high-end feature packed products we do gives us an advantage over many others. Yeah, sure.
I mean, do you think there's still more education needed in terms of, you mentioned it earlier, the buy cheap, buy twice? Yeah. Is really, I think it's a huge issue with mounts in terms of, because some of the low prices must be very tempting.
I think, the fact that we offer best, better, good gives us the opportunity to be capable of bidding at both a competitive price but also offering features. And the key thing is that the product, if it can outlast, obviously, the screen is the key objective. In fact, we believe that most of our product will be in situ and you're capable of reinstalling with the same product. Okay. So once you put the infrastructure in there, you can change, obviously, the technology of the display as it moves.
Okay, so the mount will outlast the display?
In our experience, yeah, quite often.
Wow, fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Gordon, Dutch, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.